It's July, which means it's time for another pickups video. So let's get started here. First thing I'm going to show off is this copy of Destruction Derby for the PlayStation. It's only $5, so good pickup, complete. Case is in good shape. Played it a lot when I was a kid, teenager, and since I have a PlayStation 2 that works, I can still play it today. Disc is in great shape. It's a little smudged, but I can wipe that off. No scratches, just usual wear and tear. And it has a manual, which is awesome because those are rare. Now, I know how to play the game, although I might have to touch up on the controls a bit, but it's okay. Still, having it complete is awesome for a collection. But another exciting thing I have to show off, well, even more exciting than the game in my opinion, is this thing. It's the Atari Game Station. And it's a little scratched up. It's only $8.50 for the whole thing, so pretty good price for it. There were two of them there. One didn't have the top, this one did, but unfortunately it's cracked. It's old plastic. What do you expect? It's definitely not the cleanest either. If you look inside here, a lot of dust has accumulated over the years, so I'm going to definitely have to hose this off, rinse it off, soap it, whatever. And with the plastic crack, not sure what I'm going to do about that. I don't think it could be fixed anyway, but maybe I can at least tape it or glue it or something like that. But what's nice about this is that used these things go for $30 or more on eBay, and they can go as high as $200-300 if they're in perfect shape. What's nice is that I'll be able to put my Atari collection in there. As you just saw, I have quite a few games. It'd be nice to have something to organize it, so it's a great addition to my collection. So I'm gonna make some room on the table here so I can show off what else I picked up. And the next time I have to show off is a copy of Dragon Warrior for the NES. Haven't played it in forever, and I did enjoy the game. It's a little bit of a frustrating game for those that aren't used to its game mechanics, but once you get into it, it's a great game. I will probably have to replace the battery though, because of the fact that this game is 25 plus years old, maybe 30 years old. So I may or may not do a video on that. We'll see. And the next few games I have are all similar to each other in nature. First one being Wrestlemania for the NES. Played it a lot as a kid. It's a fun game. I don't think there's a battery in here, so I don't have to worry about replacing that one. I don't think it kept stats or anything. But the next game that I picked up, the label isn't in the best of shape, but it's related, as I said, and it's Wrestlemania Challenge. And I think this was the sequel to Wrestlemania for the NES. It was another game that was kind of fun to play. But while I was there at the store, I figured, why not another game in wrestling? And I went ahead and picked this up too. It's Super WrestleMania for the SNES. Play this a lot, and it's definitely an improvement over the NES games. Now, you see LJN here. LJN was actually owned by Acclaim. It was a way for Acclaim to get around Nintendo's licensing requirements. Nintendo only allowed publishers to publish a certain number of games per year, so a lot of game companies created these subsidiaries, these shell companies, in order to get around Nintendo's limitations. First WrestleMania game was published by Acclaim, but the second one had to be by LJN. So, and as you can see, Super WrestleMania was by LJN as well, because Acclaim wanted to keep their name for their more higher tier games. So now there are other games that were out as well, and I'm going to try to pick them up. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find them or not, if I can get it for a good price. And there weren't, well, let's just say this, I didn't play all the wrestling games, at least not all of the WWF ones released during this time, so we'll see. I did not play any of the WCW ones, so I will probably not get those either. Now, again, on the WrestleMania Challenge, the label is kind of all messed up. I'm not sure, if I can fix that or not, if I can print a new label out, but we'll see. And let's move on to the next item here. And the next item I have to show off is this item from eBay here. Let's go ahead and get it open. And as you can see, it's a SG Pro Pad, which was a third-party controller for the Genesis. But it was made in the style of an SNES controller. Now, this was billed as being new old stock. Still has the plastic wrap on it. Box is a little banged up, but considering how old this thing is, I'm not surprised. What I'll do is I'll have a review video for this in the future. We'll do an official unboxing of it, go over everything, we'll plug it in and make sure that it works. I'm really hoping that this is going to work and that it's going to be a great addition to my collection. And this next item is something I've been waiting for since end of March, beginning of April, right around when this whole global situation mess hit the States. And I just got it in, so we're going to take a look at it. It's definitely an eBay pickup, and I'm pretty sure I know what's in here. And it's a 482-in-1 Nintendo DS 3DS cart. But I don't think there actually are 3DS games on here. I think it's just DS games. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually going to be all legit games or if it's just going to be, you know, like a few games and then some ROM hacks, or maybe like additionally emulated games like the GBA 380 whatever game in one. But this has, you know, the E logo, E for Heaven logo, and all this other stuff. This is not a legitimate game. We know that. We know how these things work, so parts of this game list here is not readable, even with a magnifying glass. But I'll see if I can throw up a review at some point in the future with an actual listing of the game. We'll go over it and see if it's legit or not. And well, that's pretty much everything I got back in July. Decent haul, I would say. But what did you guys think of it? Leave a comment below and let me know if there was anything that, you know, sticks out to you that you enjoyed or didn't. Otherwise, hit the thumbs up if you liked the video, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down, but please leave a comment below as to why, so I can try to take that information and use it to help make improvements going forward. Thanks all, and I'll catch you later.